Hey everybody, welcome back to the Panther Branch Gardening channel. I think this is my first video for 2024. No, it can't be. Anyways, here we are in April, toward the end of April. And yeah, things are really rolling along, so let's do a quick tour. First off, we put in a new herb garden bed here just in front, outside the fence. So we have kind of usual things: cilantro, some basil, Thai basil, regular basil, chives, some oregano, and some thyme. So that's that new garden. We have parsley and things over there as well, and mint. I mean, I'm not going to put mint in there because it'll just take over everything. Always learned that lesson the hard way. So over here we have a lot of garlic that I planted, but honestly it doesn't look very good because it shouldn't be getting this yellow this soon. So I don't know, we'll see. It's got a lot of black bugs on it, and I don't know exactly why or what they are. So that's gross. In the middle I have what do you call that? Ground cherry, Aunt Molly's ground cherry. So I planted one of those, or there's a couple in there, but I'll just leave one because yeah, they get really big and produce a lot. So, and they tend to self-seed. This is arugula. It's about past its prime, but of course we've sowed a bunch of that like 2 or 3 times already. Yeah, I'm just curious. Let's just dig up one of these garlics and see what it looks like. This one has nothing left on it. And is there any bulb there? There's not even a bulb on that. So that's a bummer. What's on here? Yeah, nothing. Huh. Very weird. It looks more like a scallion than a garlic. Well, you know, maybe this is why you're supposed to order it from good sources instead of the supermarket. Wow, they're all just like scallions. Anyways, all right, so it'll be a bust for garlic this year, but that's okay. Garlic's cheap. What else? I put in eggplants in there just recently. So again, once I pull out all this useless garlic, that'll take that spot. This is all empty so far. This will probably be tomatoes. Basil, I don't know what else, but not really good at planning the garden out yet. This zucchini I planted like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and nothing's coming, so they're probably bad old seeds. Definitely, I noticed that seeds buying from the big box stores, at the very least, they don't last very long. I have some that don't even come up at all. So anyways, next is some cucumbers, planted at the same time as the zucchini. So those are coming up nice. And then this was all planted in the winter or the spring. This is all bok choy. So that's coming along. This will be dinner tonight. This is broccoli Raab. It's got pretty flowers, little florets on it. So we'll eat that up. That's good. Then over on this side, we have a lot of lettuce. Kind of cool because I got romaine that's actually heading up, which is kind of cool. It also tastes really good, but it's been here since the fall really, and it still tastes good. So that's fun. Napa cabbage down here. Dinosaur kale, or however you call it, lacinato, Tuscan kale. Some chard coming up. That's probably the 3rd sowing of chard. Some more lettuces over there. What else? Of course, carrots. So I did pretty good getting the carrots to germinate this year, so I'm pretty happy about that. More lettuce. I don't know if this is a volunteer from last year. I don't know if that'll be good or not, but whatever, we'll try it. This is Swiss chard number 2, sowing number 2. There's kohlrabi in here. I just thinned that out. Really don't, as we learned last year, we don't need too much kohlrabi because not everybody likes it. And I did get some good spinach. It's still really hard to germinate, but I mean, now that I just kind of let it grow, kind of mature, kind of filled in pretty good. This is the Swiss chard, the first batch. This was over the winter, so we've been eating this a ton. But it is starting to kind of bolt, so trying to stay ahead of it and eat it as much as we can. Now this is the cool stuff. This is the fava beans. So I showed in earlier videos, it was really small. Now it's obviously almost as tall as me. It had those cool white and black flowers. And if you kind of look in here, you can see the beans, right? So that was last night's dinner. They not something we eat too much, but they're surprisingly strong tasting, but pretty good, pretty good. Oops, and I'm stepping on a pea plant with peas on it. Ugh, let's get that guy up there. So there's some peas snuck in here. All along here, there's a bunch of peas. Not as many came up as I'd like. This is where my little rodent visitor really likes to go. So I gotta get some new mouse traps. See if I can get rid of him, because this section of the garden cannot put anything in here that he's really gonna want to eat the roots. Then this is the tomatoes, the Roma tomatoes. I planted like 6 or 8. So indeterminate, so they'll just, produce a whole plant of the tomatoes, and then we'll pick them. We'll hopefully make sauce, or at least pack the tomatoes. Then we have dill coming up here. That also took a new pack of seeds because my old seeds were bad. Yeah, and more garlic. There's elephant garlic back there. That was also from the supermarket, so let's see if that'll be hit or miss. There's some sprouting broccoli here, or aspabroc, more like a broccolini. We'll see how that comes out. We have our, of course, obligatory radishes, and then turnips. This probably needs to be thinned again, so we'll probably have another meal full of turnip greens. And then my beets, and some more arugula. That's arugula, second planting. There's another planting of arugula in here somewhere. Huh, I don't know where it went. That one? I guess that's it. And then this is some Japanese green my mom gave me. Makana. Obviously I planted way too much. They had little like broccoli type seeds, so I must have spilled too many. And some like little gem Boston lettuce or bib lettuce, however you call it. Yeah, so that's the garden for now, and we're going to plant some peppers. We still have a lot more tomatoes to plant, and the peppers we're going to build another box probably out here, because we just don't need to have the peppers fenced in, and I like to do a lot of peppers. So all right, see you next time.